Okay, it looks like my mic is plugged in back in now. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, so everything should be working now. Oh, I do not like myself in this light. My lips look extra puffy and red. All right. Okay, well, today is also this is the wrong ratio, or it's not sized to the right amount. Okay. Oh, today's gonna be a day. Today is gonna be a day. Okay, so we have a new overlay that I made myself, and I made the other ones myself too, but this one does not look as good, I don't think. I really don't. Yeah, the more I look at it, the less I like it. We'll have to fix that. That's okay, we can fix it later. But okay, I need. There we go. I need a fan on. Okay, well, as you may be able to tell, we are in a different room, and I'm sure that everything sounds different too, so that's extra fun. Hopefully, that might be okay. Just turn that down a little bit, so hopefully it's not destroying the mic. I don't know. I don't know how anything works. Uh, okay, but yeah, so we're in a different room today. So the normal room that I'm in, um, there's been an issue for a while, and I've been aware of it, but we kind of just didn't worry about it. I kind of ignored it, but I mean, this. Let's see. That's what it looked like up top. Not the best. Not probably not the safest thing to be in. As much of a stream and spend it time I spend at my computer. All right, we're gonna move that a little bit over. Okay. And so yeah, I am now in the dining room that I'm not usually in, and we'll be here for a couple days until everything eventually fixes itself and the people are out. So it should take 2 to 3 days, but hopefully we'll be out of here soon. But that's kind of not here nor there. But so let's go over here. And ooh, I can stack that there. So we're gonna do that. And okay. Alrighty. Okay, with that, let's start doing. Let's open up our stuff. After Effects. Get that going. And yeah. Hopefully everything should be working a little bit better. Also, we got a full schedule that we're going on right now, and Hopefully that'll be working a little bit better too. We're gonna have to open a new project. Okay, it looks like things aren't screwing up too bad. I don't have any audio going right now. Let's get some music going though. Music, DMC3. One of these days, I will have a full whatchamacallit, full playlist I have made myself, but that is not today. That is not today. All right, so then we open up Video Copilot, and all right, we'll open it up over here. No, I don't want that playing. Valentine game. Where's After Effects? Sorry, the new layout is messing with me a little bit. A preview. Why? Oh, okay. Since I unplugged everything, I have to figure out or reassign everything to which one it is. Nope, not you. You. Perfect. There we go. Cool. And we got everything going again. I'm just gonna make my webcam a little bit itty-bittier. Okay. And let's figure out what we want to do. All right, so what seems interesting? I mean, we're on Twitch. Use 3D Max. Ah, that's a program I don't have. How much is 3D Max for them? Products. Element 3D V2. How much is that? $200. I think that's the same price as what's always been, kind of. Shockwave, Motion Pulse, Metropolitan. Okay. Well, we'll do that later. Sure target 2. Images and 3 in After Effects. I feel like I should know how to do the general of this. But
hey, what's up? Andrew Kramer here for VideoCopilot.net, and welcome to another very exciting After Effects tutorial. So I just got back from New York City and had a great time. Now, it's not exactly photorealistic, but it's a pretty cool scene, and you can use it for some motion graphics or maybe some background scenes. Who knows? But here's what we're going to be creating.
Better than getting mugged.
Okay, so pretty cool. As you can see, I've got a little Twitch here. It's one of our plugins from our products page. Very cool plugin. Creates some cool distortion, noise, and things like that. But anyway, there's a lot of things going on here. We have the city background, and basically it's made up of 3 buildings. And those are scaled up and sized in different ways, so it looks like a complex city. Now,
makes sense.
What we need to create is the texture for each of these buildings. Here's what the texture looks like. It's basically a 2-dimensional side of the building. Now, there's a lot of ways to get a texture like this. You can take a picture of a building, there's texture sites on the internet, and there's also photo sites such as Flickr.com. And if we search for something like city night building, we can find a whole bunch of different pictures that people have uploaded of cities at night. Now, what's cool about Flickr is if you go into the advanced search, you can check only search with Creative Commons license and check these two to find content to use commercially and content to modify. So you can search there and, you know, go through all these pictures and you can find some good stuff. Now, this picture right here is pretty cool, and we're actually going to be using that to extract a good side of a building. Now, you might be able to do this with After Effects with the corner pin, you know, but you should, you know, have some Photoshop chops, and we're going to take a look. So here's the picture. We need to make it a layer, so we can just double click here and it'll create a layer out of that, and we can move it around. And then we'll choose Edit, Transform, Distort. And what we want to do is straighten it out. So we need to adjust it until the lines are parallel and things start looking correct. So just make some adjustments. And what I'm looking at is this line, making sure it's parallel with the bottom of the document. And
okay, cool. Okay, so we're looking for building. Images. Let's do photos. There are some things that I'm finding. Let's see if we can find something like that image, though. Okay, I'm finding some things. I'm finding some things that are probably at an angle. What kind of angle did he have? Yeah. Oh my eye. I'm debating how long I'll look for. Or I just full commit to his. Oh, that might work.
Should, you know, have some Photoshop chops, and we're going to take a look. So here's the picture. We need to make it a layer, so we can just double click here and it'll create a layer out of that, and we can move it around. And then we'll choose Edit, Transform, Distort. And what we want to do is straighten it out. So we need to adjust it until the lines are parallel and things start looking correct. So just make some adjustments. And what I'm looking at is this line, making sure it's parallel with the bottom of the document. And likewise at the top here. We can also make some guides to, you know, help us keep it straight.
This is other stuff I've worked on recently. You can see some thumbnails and stuff.
Okay,
like that.
so that's pretty close, and we can just go ahead, hit the checkbox or enter. and that transformation will apply. We can get rid of these guides. Is this line making sure it's parallel with the bottom of the document, and like layer, so we can just double click here and it'll create a layer out of that and we can move it around, and then we'll choose edit, transform, distort, and what we want to do is straighten it out. So we need to adjust it until the lines are parallel and things start looking correct. So just make some adjustments. And what I'm looking at is this line making sure it's parallel with the bottom of the document, and likewise at the top here. We can also make some guides to, help us keep it straight. Okay, so that's pretty close, and we can just go ahead, hit the checkbox or enter, and that transformation will apply. We can get rid of these guides, and we can zoom in here. And what I'm going to do is just crop the image. I'm going to crop it from the top here down to the bottom. A little bit of space at the top. And then we can hit the checkbox or enter again. Now, we've got this side view of a building.
Okay, crop. To be real, I've never actually used the crop tool correctly. Okay, so I see. I did do an oopsie. Layer, edit, transform, distort. Okay. So it's not only getting the line straight. My leg is not feeling funny today, and I do hate it. Ugh.
Okay, so that's pretty close, and we can also make some guides to, help us keep it straight.
Okay, well, legitimately, I know those exist. I've also never used them. Cubic interpolation, image layer. Help? No. How do you do that?
What I want to do is straighten it out. So we need to adjust it until the lines are parallel and things start looking correct. So just make some adjustments. And what I'm looking at is this line making sure it's parallel with the bottom of the document, and likewise at the top here. We can also make some guides to, help us keep it straight.
Hey, Purple, how you doing? What was that? Water shot? I don't. I lose so much space when I'm doing this. Water shots. Okay. Let me go grab the water. It's over here. get water, nerd. I don't wanna. I don't wanna get water. I wanna be dehydrated. I wanna be a dehydrated boy. Okay, legitimately, how do you do that? Filter view. Zoom out. R100. Print size. Actual size. Horizontal. Guides. Rulers. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, so it's all linked to the ruler. I see. You would think this is stuff that I would use, but sometimes I just don't. Sometimes instead of doing things the right way, I do things the wrong way. And I find out later. It would happen more often than you'd think. Side's not doing too great. Yeah. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting closer. You know what? We might be there. We might be pretty much there. I don't think. Yeah, I think that broke it. I think that actively made it worse. So let's. That's pretty good for the vertical lines. No, being dehydrated is not for gamers, and you're a real game. I'm a real gamer, boy. All right, let's see how. Okay, so that. Okay, so the problem is that the side. Okay. Can I move this? Okay, I can. Oh, there we go. I think we got it. I think we almost got it. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. I think we're good there. Okay, now let's see. Did I break anything here? No, seems like we're still good. Cool, we're good. All right.
That transformation will apply. We can get rid of these guides. And we can zoom in here. And what I'm going to do is just crop the image. I'm going to crop it from the top here down to the bottom. A little bit of space at the top. And then we can hit the checkbox or enter again. Now, we've got this side view of a building, almost. And we have a few problems. So that transformation will apply. We can get rid of these guides. And we can zoom in here. And what I'm going to do is just crop the image. I'm going to crop it from the top here down to the bottom.
So like top window?
A little bit of space at the top.
Okay, a little bit of space at the top. Okay, cool. So we'll do there. That seems fair. And
then we can hit the checkbox or enter again.
Cool. Yeah, so it's just the side. Okay, cool. You know what we're gonna do is do that side, because then I'm missing less. And that's missing less sounds good to me. There we go.
Now, we've got this side view of a building, almost, and we have a few problems. So I'm just zooming in here, and we want to fill in this area.
Yeah,
so we come over here to the clone tool, and what we'll do is we'll alt-click on the top left corner of this side, since it sort of repeats. And then we'll go ahead and draw it in here. So that's pretty good. Probably need a little bit of black down at the bottom. Over here to the clone tool, and what we'll do is we'll alt-click on the top left corner of this side, since it sort of repeats. And then we'll go ahead and draw it in here.
Nope, Control-Shift-Z.
So that's pretty good. Probably need a little bit of black down at the bottom. And that looks pretty good. Now the other thing we want to do is fill in this area, because the perspective shows a lot of the geometry we don't want to see. So what we need to do is exactly what we just did, is basically take some of the building here and paint over it. And we can probably just... Now, depending on the complexity...
Okay, so we're just going to fix everything in with a clone tool. Very much should be doable. Okay, so I see the problem that I'm running into. Okay, so... Okay. Should be good about there. There we go. See what happens when we mash things up just a little bit? Things look better. Are they good? Are they perfect? Absolutely not. But they're better. Alright. We're gonna just do that. We're just gonna match that up best we can. Yeah, I really just want... I want this line. Oh, boy. There we go. And then we're going to go over here. There we go. And it's just gonna, we're just gonna have it blend, and we're not gonna worry about the fact that it definitely doesn't look like it fits, because it won't matter. If you see it from far enough, if you see it from far enough away, you'll never notice. That's just facts. My area was a little bit, you know, sometimes there are bad consequences for not doing the exact same thing as a tutorial, like right now. My area, a little bit more to mask out than his, but it's okay. Yeah. All right, and then what we're gonna do to fix this, we're just gonna crop this in just a little bit. 100, not 1,000. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. No, there we go. Cool.
Complexity of the building, you can double layer this by taking the crop tool and extending it out until the middle point cuts right in the middle, and then hit apply, and then we can duplicate the layer by holding down Alt and just dragging over, and now we have sort of a two-tier building. Now one problem is it looks like it's repeating, so we can just bring it down and then duplicate another copy. Once you have it, just go ahead and flatten it, so we can just choose flatten.
Okay. I love the small clever things that sometimes I wouldn't think of. 25660. 1208. So 16. 20. No, 2416. Okay. Okay. Enter. Duplicate the layer.
And then save it off.
Flipped it, right?
And to layer this by taking the crop tool and extending it out until the middle point cuts right in the middle, and then hit apply, and then we can duplicate the layer by holding down Alt and just dragging over, and now we have sort of a two-tier building. Now one problem is it looks like it's repeating, so we can just bring it down and then duplicate another copy. Once you have it, just go ahead and flatten it, so we can just choose flatten, and then save it off into a JPEG. Save as, we'll call this building side, and save. So back to After Effects, what we want to do is take the building side image and drop it into our project, and that way we can start using it to build our city.
Are we on 87?
Let's go and create.
Nope, too far back. 3D7. 3D city. There we go. Building side. We'll export it as a JPEG.
Create a new composition, and we'll call this City Night, and we'll use the NTSC widescreen square pixel, and we'll set the frame rate to 23.976, and we'll choose OK, 10 seconds, bam. Then what we need to do is take our building side image and drag it out to our comp. Now it's a bit large, but we need to pre-compose it first. So layer, pre-compose, leave all attributes, and we're going to call this building a side.
Wrong one.
And we'll choose OK. Then we need to go inside of that comp, Alt, double click. Now it's very large. We're at 6 per screen square pixel, and we'll set the frame rate to 23.976, and we'll choose OK, 10 seconds, bam. Then what we need to do is take our building side image and drag it out to our comp. Now it's a bit large, but we need to pre-compose it first. So layer, pre-compose, leave all attributes, and we're going to call this building a side, and we'll choose OK. Then we need to go inside of that comp, Alt, double click. Now it's very large. We're at 6% here. So we'll go to the comp settings, and we need to size it down. So we'll lock the aspect ratio, and we'll set the width to about 1000. and we'll choose OK. Then we can scale the...
Okay. What is it doing?
We need to go inside of that comp. Alt,
Okay.
double click. Now it's very large. We're at 6% here. So we'll go to the comp settings, and we need to size it down. So we'll lock the aspect ratio, and we'll set the width to about 1,000, and we'll choose OK.
I'm setting.
Then we can scale the image down to the size of the comp now. But quick way, transform, fit to comp. So now we scaled it down and it's not nearly as large. So then we can close the building A side comp, and now we have that comp in here, but we need to pre-compose it again. So we can scale the image down to the size of the comp now. But quick way, transform, fit to comp. So now we scaled it down and it's not nearly as large. So then we can close the building A side comp, and now we have that comp in here, but we need to pre-compose it again. So we'll choose layer, pre-compose, and we'll leave all attributes, and we'll call this building A. Everything that represents building A is going to be inside of this comp. So we'll take the comp, alt double click, or just double click if you're on After Effects CS4, and what we need to do is make the layer a 3D layer. And then we'll go to the top view, and we're gonna duplicate it a few times to make it building shaped. So we'll hit Control D, or we'll just choose Edit, Duplicate, and we'll move it up
Top.
right along the Z axis, and then we need to duplicate it again. And this time we're gonna rotate it on the Y axis, and we'll move it over, and we'll move it down. So what we're basically doing is making 4 walls, and we'll duplicate the side, Control D, and we'll move it over. So if I go to a custom view, we've simply made a building, but we need to make sure that...
Okay, I see where he's going with this, but I want to make sure I'm doing it right. Okay. Duplicate again. Okay. Just a little bit. Move down a little bit. Back a little bit. And down. Okay, looks like we should have a good square there. Okay.
the sides right along the Z-axis, and then we need to duplicate it again, and this time we're going to rotate it on the Y-axis, and we'll move it over, and we'll move it down. So what we're basically doing is making 4 walls, and we'll duplicate the
Hey Brittany,
side,
how you
Control
doing?
D,
Actually, we'll
and
be
we'll
streaming
move it
Fortnite
over.
tonight.
So if I go to a custom view, we've simply made a building, but we need to make sure that the sides are lining up properly. Otherwise we could have some problems. So if I take the track camera tool, I can move it over, and it actually looks pretty good, left and the front view. So this looks like it's overlapping just a bit too much, so we'll slide it over, and we'll check the other side. Also a little bit too much overlap, so we'll just move it over. Okay, so go to the custom view,
Did pretty good here.
and we've got a good looking
I did
building
pretty good
here.
Yeah.
Now I also went ahead and created a roof texture, and I had to do the same kind of technique, sort of skewing it into a square, and I did a pretty bad job of painting some of the stuff out, but it's really going to be a dark element. So I'll go and bring that out to our comp. Now, before we do anything, we need to pre-compose it. So we'll call this roof.
Okay, so I need to go get a roof texture. That's okay. Okay. All right. I see how you do. I see it. I see it. I see what we're doing here. Type. All right. I see what we're doing here. What happened to my set at my home? There's stuff that's going on in the room I normally stream from, so I had to move to a different room while they're doing repairs for the next couple days. All right, roof, skyscraper roof, skyscraper roof. Let's see. Some images are pretty good, some are very not. I think that might be our bet right there. Also might not be. Download it. Back up here. Oh, I am a EP boy. EP boy. Ooh, I like that one more. Doing that. Are these just 3D models? I'm pretty sure they actually are. But that's okay. File. Open. Assets. Okay, we gotta go over here. Download some new tab. Copy to you. Go here. Paste. Minimize. I think this is one. Yeah. So could I just steal a 3D asset for this and do this in Blender? Yes, but we're not learning how to do this in Blender today because Blender's a whole other problem that I would have to learn. Which honestly, I probably will be going into that in like a week or two. I am debating on a few different things for that right now. Alright, escape. Edit. Perspective. Transform. Where's transform? Why can't I transform? I just want. Oh, because it's background. Right. I forgot about that. Edit. Free transform. Nope. Not what I need. Transform. Distort. Okay, and then we're gonna go. You. And we'll get you. Oh. Alright, let's zoom out a little bit. Why do you not want to work with me? Dude, I swear things just don't want to work today. It's okay, we'll make them work. As if they have a choice. Okay, so we have the top layer, or that. We need to get you going. Feels good. That feels good. Good. Okay, and Almost. So close. So close. So close. Alright, maybe up just a little bit. Okay. You know what? We're switching rooftops. 'Cause I'm seeing problems come from that. So we're gonna just switch to this guy. Also, it might help because I most of the weight done already. Look, laziness sometimes just works, and that's okay. All right. Come in over here, and then you come down, and perfect. See, like that, like that. We have a rooftop. We have a rooftop, guys. File. All right, export. You know what? There's a little bit that we need to fix. Let's just start. Image, layer, image, edit, transform, distort. Need just a little bit. Perfect. And just export that. As JPEG. Building. Alright, well, let's go back over here.
Top. And we'll go ahead, leave all attributes, and choose OK. Make it a 3D layer. And then we'll go to the top view. And we'll rotate it, so hit the
compose. Rooftop. Leave all attributes.
W and rotate it flat.
Oh, no, we're in. Okay. Start here. Yeah, we flip to top view. Top. You. Come on. Just give me exactly 90. That's, well, okay. Transform. Orientation. Okay. 90. Why is this enter not working today? Alright.
So 270 or 90, depending on what you think. And you just need to line it up. Now there's no reason why it should line up so perfectly. So let's just go ahead, double check it. and move it up here.
Okay.
And
Reason why it should move up so perfectly.
so I'll go and bring that out to our comp. Now,
So we did
before
that.
GL always on. So adaptive looks, depending on what you think, and you just need to line it up. Now, there's no reason why it should line up so perfectly. So let's just go ahead, double check it. And
Okay, so just line it up as best you can. Okay, so then we scale that down a little bit. Scale up a little bit. Move you over. Alright, that should work. Go back to custom view. Okay, now we gotta move you up. There we go. Honestly, pretty solid. Pretty solid. There we go.
and move it up here.
Okay.
And okay, back to the custom view. So I basically took it and I moved it up to the top. Now, there's some more advanced things that we can do. Also, I will point out that I am using OpenGL always on. So adaptive looks a little bit better, but it's a lot slower. So if we turn on OpenGL and you have a decent video card, you know, this goes pretty quick. Now, even though this is After Effects, we can actually do some pretty complicated modeling,
that's an option anymore.
although it just takes forever. But
If it is,
let me
it'll
just
be
turn you on to a couple of ideas. First, take the roof and double-click on the mask tool. So it creates a mask, and then we can double-click on the mask and hold down Alt, Control Shift, and we can scale it uniformly. And when we scale it down, we can make it a little bit inset to that layer. Now, if we set the mask to none, it won't actually affect anything. But if we set it to subtract, then we've taken that part of the image away. Well, then we can duplicate the rooftop, Control D, and take the bottom copy, and we'll set the mask.
Wait, what do you do?
We can make it a little bit mask, and then we can double click on the mask and hold down Alt, Control Shift, and we can scale it uniformly. And when we scale it down, we can make it a little bit inset to that layer. Now, if we set the mask to none, it won't actually affect anything. But if we set it to subtract, then we've taken that part of the image away. Well, then we can duplicate the rooftop, Control D, and take the bottom copy, and we'll set the mask to none. And then we can move that layer down. Set the mask to none, it won't actually affect anything. But if we set it to subtract, then we've taken that part of the image away.
Right.
Well, then we can duplicate the rooftop,
I see
Control
where it's going.
D,
Okay.
and take the bottom copy, and we'll set the mask to none. And then we can move that layer down. And so very simply, we've created, you know, a more realistic rooftop. Now, we can see through underneath here a little bit, which we probably don't want that. And we can fix that. This gets a little bit more tricky, but I want to just point you in the right direction. If we take the bottom rooftop piece, the piece that's actually intact, what we can do is grab the mask and slide it over so that we just take a chunk out of it about right here. Now I'm going to duplicate that layer, and so this is the roof bottom, and this is the top roof edge, and this is going to be the roof interior wall. And we'll go ahead and move the anchor point, so take the pan behind tool and we'll move the anchor point all the way up to right here. And mask. And slide it over so that we just take a chunk out of it.
Yes,
about
we are
right
indeed
here.
learning things.
Now I'm going to duplicate that layer. And so this is the roof bottom, and this is the top roof edge, and this is going to be the roof interior wall. And we'll go ahead and move the anchor point, so take the pan behind tool, and we'll move the anchor point all the way up to right here. And back to...
Okay, so rename. Okay. I'm not yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's why. And that should be okay. Okay. Okay, so I did move it up. I thought so. Okay. Don't want that. I want that. Move it over here. Alright. Pan behind tool. Looks like it should be perfect.
To the custom view. So basically what we're going to do is rotate this on the x-axis to move it up like that. But we want to make sure that our mask is set to add. And that way we just have a little piece that's being turned up. So hope you can see that. And then what I can do is turn all the pieces on. Maybe we'll move our roof edge a little.
Rotate. There we go. And honestly, that mask can come down just a bit. Mask. Click. Pixel. There we go.
A little higher. So just shut the masks off and move this up a bit. And we can turn on our whole city here, and it looks good. Now, the reason that we pre-composed it is so that if we need to make a color adjustment, we don't have to do it to each layer. Instead, we can Alt double click and just make an adjustment to the one layer. So I'll do that. Go ahead and basically we want it to be darker since it's somewhat of a night shot, and maybe add a little coolness to it. Okay. The side interior wall is only in one place, so we can duplicate that and just move it over to the other side. Although you may want to redo what we just did so that it looks like it's coming.
Okay. The rooftop mask. We want to adjust that a little bit because it's. where it was had that little thing going was not great. Was not great. Okay. But you, I'm gonna push you back a little bit. Okay. And then you four. Okay. I'll pull you over a little bit. And then
basically we want it to be darker since it's somewhat of a night shot, and maybe add a little coolness to it. Okay. The side interior wall is only in one place, so we can duplicate that and just move it over to the other side. Although you may want to redo what we just did so that it looks like it's coming from the same place, but I'll let you guys do that. So I'm going to duplicate it again, rotate it,
duplicate,
push it back, and then slide it in there. And we'll duplicate it again.
Oh shoot! I fucked the mask.
Kind of just lining up the corners there. So that looks good. Our 4 side walls, which we can change the color to, we can go ahead and move those up so that they fill the gap there. In 3D, you can do shadows and you know, all these different techniques to make it look more realistic. And here, it just, you know, it's somewhat flat. So we want to give it a little more detail. So what we're going to do is take the roof bottom piece, and we're going to...
At what point do I just give up and just actually learn Blender? Soon, probably soon. Actually, I think I'm thinking that donut tutorial looking pretty tasty. I think I should go make. I think I should go make a donut. Because this would be honestly easier in Blender, I feel. Because I feel like it's just like, find asset for building. Put in building. Instead of building this. I mean, like, not that this isn't cool and good to know, honestly. Which is the main reason I'm still doing it. Because it is important. Because it's never a bad thing to learn a different way to do something. As long as it's, you know... like one of the things when I went to film school that I really that I thought was like cool aesthetically but like pointless when I first did the class was we had to shoot a short with actual film. And I was like, I mean, all right. I mean, I guess we can do that. It's like, you know, it's cool to do, but I don't really need to. There's like, I'm gonna learn everything, and like I'm never gonna shoot with film. I'm always gonna shoot with digital, and you know, for the most part, that's still true. I don't plan on shooting film really anytime soon. I plan on shooting everything digital. But there's so much you learn about how people, like how the original people did, people learned how to do things and technology that was developed. There's so much you can learn with that it's never a bad thing to learn how things used to be done or could be different ways things could be done. Because you can always take that to current stuff. It's like, yeah, are you going to ever use this exact method in Blender? No. But is it good to know how to do this in case you need to? Yeah, 100%. I definitely believe that there are basics that you can learn from smaller things and apply it to older things. At least that's in my experience. That being said, my body is trying to yell at me to empty itself. So, I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick. We're going to take a little bit of a break. I don't like taking it this quick bit. Body gotta do what body gotta do. So we'll be right back. We are back, and my body hates me less than it did a minute ago, which is good. We like it to not hate me as much. In fact, in a perfect world, it wouldn't hate me at all. That is a perfect world, though, and we do not live in that. I wonder if was music playing just double music the entire time? Probably was. All right.
Choose Effect, Paint, Vector Paint. And it comes with all these cool paint tools. We'll go and solo the layer.
Okay, well,
Slide
what are
it
we
in
doing?
there.
So we do that.
And we'll duplicate it again. Kind of just lining up the corners there. So that looks good. Our 4 side walls, which we can change the color to, we can go ahead and move those up so that they fill the gap there. In 3D, you can do shadows and you know, all these different techniques to make it look more realistic. And here it just, you know, it's somewhat flat. So we want to give it a little more detail. So what we're going to do is take the roof bottom piece, and we're going to choose Effect, Paint, Vector Paint. And it comes with all these cool paint tools. We'll go and solo the layer, and we're going to turn the radius up to, we can double click on that. We'll set that to, I don't know, 20.
I don't actually have that
And
effect.
we'll set the opacity to 5, and the color to black, more realistic. And here it just, you know, it's somewhat flat. So we want to give it a little more detail. So what we're going to do is take the roof bottom piece, and we're going to choose Effect, Paint, Vector Paint. And it comes with all these cool paint tools. We'll go and solo the layer, and we're going to turn the radius up to, we can double click on that. We'll set that to, I don't know, 20, and we'll set the opacity to 5.
Fun fact, they've completely removed that.
And the color to black. And then we can unsolo it, and if we roll over, you can see the paintbrush, and we can increase the size. Now I'm actually going to turn the opacity up to about 20 or so. We want the feathering to also be on. So what I'll do is make a better view of the top here, and we'll zoom out. Continue the tutorial with just this one building and see what we come up with. So we can close building A. And now we're back in our main comp. But the problem is it's no longer 3D. So we turn on the continuous rasterization switch here, and then we can create a camera, 24 millimeter, okay. And we also take the building and make sure that the 3D layer switch is on. And then if we take the camera tools here, and we back out, you can see that we have this great 3D looking building, and it's ready to go.
That is very
now,
helpful.
let's go ahead
That's
and
very
switch
cool.
to the front view. And what we need to do is move the building up and take the pan behind tool and move the anchor point all the way down to the very bottom of the building. And the reason we want to do that is so if we scale the building up and make a few different variations, the floor will always stay at the bottom. So if we go
Makes
back to
sense.
the active camera, you can see now we can move this around or scale it, and it will pretty much stay in that one spot. Okay, the next part is going to be fun. What we have to do is duplicate the city buildings and spread them around to make a city. So it's kind of a fun thing, actually. You basically duplicate it, you move it, you scale it, and you design the city. I actually had this idea about a video game where players could design their own city, and what they could do is they could make parks and they can make buildings and companies and add, you know, people start coming, and it's just a really, really cool idea, almost like you're the creator.
It truly
Well,
be
after
a-
doing some searching, I found out apparently there's already a game out there called SimCity that lets
Yeah.
you simulate, you know, what a city's like. So
Okay, fun fact about this. I didn't know this was going to come up, but it did, so we're here, and I'm going to talk about it. I was watching a game theory video about SimCity, because I needed to wake up, and that was like, there, play. And it was like The Sims and conspiracy theory. It was, you know, typical lore analysis, and I love it. Stuff I love. There's the fucking cup. I was looking for this cup for so long, and I just found it, and I'm mad about it. I had a class in junior high that was like development or something like that. And there were like two halves of the class. Like the first one was like city something or like some, I don't remember. But the first half was literally just playing SimCity for most of the day. And then like the second half we had to like build things. I could not figure out how to get that city to work for the life of me. And I kind of want to I'm like debating on like trying to play it again just like as an adult, trying to figure out. I'm like, okay, how could I make a city that worked? Because we there were three of us. We couldn't make the city work. We were in groups of three, and me and my two partners could not get the city to work at all. It did not work out for us. It was very bad. And there was a cheat. I think if I remember correctly, it was like my cousin Vinny or Uncle Vinny or something like that. And you could put that code in and you would get money. But the thing is, you could only do it once. But how the code worked was that you literally reached out to your family and the mob who would give you money. But even using that, still couldn't make the city work. So I'm debating on like seeing if I can do like a single stream where we rebuild a city. Probably won't happen.
Somebody
but we could
apparently
do it.
beat me
But
to
we could do it.
But frankly, I'm not even that interested in building cities. I'd rather there already be a city, and the game is more about, you know, driving around in the city, you know, and stealing cars and, you know, running from the cops and doing little side missions.
That does sound like a great game.
That's more, you know, what I was
Sounds
thinking.
like something I might be playing Friday night.
Well, after doing some more searching, apparently there's a game that's exactly like that. It's called Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
Okay, back to After Effects. What we're going to do is make copies of our building. And we're going to go ahead and change it red.
Sell the jokes.
And we'll hit Edit, Duplicate, or Control D. And we move it, and now we have a copy. And we can also scale it up or scale it down just by adjusting it. And we can duplicate it again, move it around. We'll make this one pretty tall. Maybe shrink the base so it's a little thinner. And we'll duplicate this, scale it down, duplicate this, scale this down. Some of the buildings here in the foreground we want to be rather small, and larger buildings in the background. And we can actually scale those up very large. And we can go to a top view so that we can move these around. If we go to, say, a top view, we should be able to zoom out even. And we can also move around and, you know, position these. So go ahead and just start making copies of these buildings and move them around until you have a good looking city. Okay, so I moved the buildings around until we've created a scene like this. Now there's a few background buildings, there's a couple foreground buildings, and just some random ones in the middle. So you want the scene to be a little bit diverse so it looks like there's city all over the place. Now what I have is a New York City skyline image, and this is just going to add a little bit more realism to the background. So we'll take that image and we'll place it at the bottom of the stack. We'll make it 3D and we'll move it up and we'll scale it, and we actually want to solo this. We actually want to push it way into the background and then scale it. And we'll go ahead and turn it towards the camera here, and we can adjust it a little bit more in a second, but first let's pre-compose it. So layer, pre-compose, leave all attributes, and choose OK. Now the thing about pre-composing is then we can alt double click and edit it. So first let's make the comp larger in the height. So we'll set it to 1200, choose OK. And that way we have more room. Scale it down, duplicate Get this. Scale this down. Some of the buildings here in the foreground we want to be rather small, and larger buildings in the background. And we can actually scale those up very large. And we can go to a top view so that we can move these around. If we go to, say, a top view, we should be able to zoom out even. And we can also move around and, you know, position these. So go ahead and just start making copies of these buildings and move them around until you have a good looking city. Okay.
Okay. So that's going to take us a little bit of time. So we're just going to hit pause on that. And then we're going to make a city. Nope. Am I still on video? I don't know that we're still on no copyright, so we're gonna switch. You know what? I'm feeling good, kid. I'm feeling good, kid. Good kid. I'm just gonna. Oh, hey, Noches. So what's up? What's up, Purple? What you want some Monarch stuff? You would want. Oh, is her shop open? It's about that time, isn't it? We might. Okay, hold on. We might be. Monarch shop. YouTuber. I really should not afford anything right now. There's cool stuff though. Okay, the teacup. Okay, I'm gonna be real. The teacup looks really pretty. I would never use it, but it looks very pretty. It's also like a really cool piece of merch that's like very much for her. I'm not saying. Look, that she has a very good design. Okay, let's be real. I do want the pin. Is this like actual tea? Oh, that's cool. Cup of Scuff. Multiverse. Villainous Vitality. Yes. It's legit tea. What kind of heathen are you? Okay, no. Why would I never use it? Because this is how much tea I make. I would never use a small teacup. It's very cool, but most of the time when I drink tea, I drink it out of this. I'm just like at my desk. I do have a teacup, or I do have a teapot that I should use. I got it for birthday, Christmas. So you have a teapot. I know both the blends and the cup. Have you had the blends before? Oh my gosh, that's so much. Actually, is that a... Okay, in a non-weird way. In a very non-weird way. Is that a desk mat? Because... Oh, we might get the desk mat. We might get the desk mat. Okay, so here's the thing. I was streaming. Put the tea in the teapot and keep it by you and refill the little cup so your tea stays warm. I know how a teapot is supposed to work, but I'm very lazy. I like to do things once. Okay, but yeah, so I know you just bought them. Okay, well, let me know how they turn out. I'm a bit of a I'm a bit of a heathen and very picky when it comes to tea. That's a very pretty art though. So, but yeah, so like a couple weeks ago, or like a week or two ago, I was streaming, and I had like a nice little milkshake, and I had it on my desk, and then I turned, and the milkshake went everywhere. It was a bad day. It was a bad time. And went all over my mat, and I was like, well, okay. I'll just clean it off, and then it's still not fixed, but with where I am now, there's like a rubber liner or plastic liner or everything, and the mouse doesn't pick it up that well, so we switched, and I brought it back, but I was like, I kind of want to get something new. We might. There was also some art that she had last time that I wanted. Also, like, I really like the blue dress design. It might just be because like blue's my favorite color, and like I'm not knocking this design at all. It's very pretty, but the blue design, the blue fire dress design, it's just so good. Or just like the details and everything, so good. 10 out of 10. Very much love. Yeah. But I'm not afraid. I can't keep it together now anyway. Whatever is disarray, I think we'll be okay that way. Hey, that way. There was some art that I wanted. So here's it's loose sleeves. I totes will, I'm a tea slut and 100. Yeah, it's loose leaf tea, and I read and nothing had lemons. So nice. So I have been playing Honkai Star Rail, and then I found out that she voices this character, and now nothing else matters other than getting that character. And yeah. I like that one. Okay, and Hayasaka is an amazing character, and I want to very much support the best girl. Canonically, she is best girl. It's really good. The Scuff Queen is really good. Tell me there's an issue. What do you garden all around you? Tell me there's an issue you've seen before. Oh. Okay. It's very, very, very pretty. It's very pretty. Wait, do the Cookie Crush... Did they have voice actors for this? I didn't know... I have a friend that plays that game. I didn't know there was actually voice acting for it. Tell me there's an issue up in your garden all around you. Issue you've seen before. Does she not have that for sale anymore? I think she might not, which is really sad. I think it might only be available through the Flame Entrance. I really like those two pieces, but this piece in the full armor with the sword, just it's so good. It's so good, and I wanted to buy it, and then I was like, no, I didn't, and then the store went down, and then I had money, and the store was down, and now it's not for sale except for this. Oh, I got my last full paycheck from my previous job today, and I'm like, don't spend it. Don't spend it. The money's gonna go. You need to save. But I would also get the Dakimakura. I assume you don't actually get I assume it's just a cover, right? Or do you get the actual pillow, too? I think you might get the actual pillow. Huh. I'm over here going a little feral for it, not gonna lie. I do definitely want the pin. Surprise when, oh, it's always a surprise when I got your name. Sun comes in. It's always a surprise when, oh, it's always a surprise when. Call again. How much is that? Okay, how much are you saving? So that's... I'm not doing it. Okay, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. But how much are you saving on this? Just for math. For fun. For fun math. Okay, so that's 100. Okay, so that's... It's 90 for... So that's 165. Plus the mat, which is a $50. So 215. Plus the standee. So it's 235. Okay, you're saving a little bit on 250. Not too much, but you're saving some. I don't need it. I don't need it. Man, if only it was like not... Okay, to be fair, it is still winter enough that you could definitely, like, for where I am, you could definitely wear it. No chest. No, no. What? What, purple? I might get the t-shirt. I don't know. I don't know. I gotta think about it. I gotta do math. I gotta do, like... I gotta do responsible adult financial math. And we'll figure out what I can actually afford. Just saying friend to friend that... Get you the desk. Don't give me the desk mat. I appreciate it, but I will think about it. I will think about it. That's... Okay, hold on. Let's go to Amazon. I gotta figure out how expensive an actual, like, desk mat would be normally. Because then I can... Desk mat. Keyboard and mouse. Not that I want to support Amazon, but it's just there. The adult mats I had left over from my con since I didn't get everything I wanted. I see. Yeah, I would probably spend about 20 bucks. Oh my gosh, look at the cute little froggies! Look at the froggies! Oh, they're just little babies! Oh, that's adorable. Wait, what is this? Oh my gosh, is this actually might just be legitimately useful. Oh my gosh, that's actually so useful. I mean, it's not really because it's good, your keyboard's gonna be right on top of it, but it's a very cool idea. Price of 20 bucks, which is about double. Oh, we'll see. Well, I gotta. The thing is, I have other stuff that I'm like for streaming that I have to buy, or that I'm going to be buying, and I've already kind of like spent a little extra. So there's a lot of things of like, down a first right down, you know. I gotta... Oh, nope. Wrong rotate. There's a very fun thing going on today. So, it's a very fun thing going on of we're streaming... I don't want to twist your arm, but I will consider it. I'll let you know. If I gotta set a goal for it. I don't know. I can't. I don't know. I don't. I feel bad. Don't. But I will though. How did you get up there? How did you get up there? Oh, okay. I think I see how that happens. I'm offering. I'll let you know. I might let you spoil me a little bit. Because I do kind of want it. Okay, what is the pan button? Shift 1, Shift 2, Shift 3, okay. That will... To make the argument, it's a friend fan showing that. Fine, I'll send you my address. Look, I can only be. I can only resist people buying stuff for me for so long. Apparition to do what I see. I'll go wherever you go. I'll go wherever you go. Well, I'm also a horrible influence. That's fair. Wherever you go, I'll go. Alright, go wherever you go, I'll go. Wherever you go, I'll go. Wherever you go, I'll go. In between. I'll go wherever you go. 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 I just realized, when is Comic-Con from my area? I should look into it. Normally my friends go. I think it's the middle of summer. 2024. Oh, one of the... Okay, Fan Fusion's next month. There's like an actual Comic-Con for Phoenix. It's just Arizona? Am I crazy? I might be crazy. Comic Fest, 25. That's not what I asked for, but what? So I type in Arizona Comic-Con and it goes like through a bunch of stuff. And then it loops back around to April 12th to nerdy burlesque. I'm sorry, what? Okay. Oh. I have destroyed my search history. That's okay. Am I crazy? Next. Comic-Con. I know. Fan Fusion. Is that what it became? I thought Fan Fusion used to be the smaller one. I guess... Did it become Fan Fusion? Fan Fusion might be the big one now. Oh, no, it looks like Fan Fusion's the big one now. I thought it was... That definitely looks like the normal one. Or the big one, not the smaller one. Although I guess it's been a while since I've gone to Fan Fusion anyways. Sponsorships and advertising. What if I'm advertising me there? Like I'm a streamer. I have solid 2 people in chat, and I'll be going to your convention someday. Maybe, probably not. I'll scale you up. To get there, we gotta do stuff. We gotta keep building this city. Built this city. Not what I meant to do. I meant to grab you by the head, and there we go. Lower you like that. We're gonna make big. Make big. How did you get up there? How long ago? How long ago did I make the mistake? How long ago did I make the mistake? No. Oh no. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Looks like it was 3 buildings ago. Okay. Aha. Okay. There we go. Okay, we figured it out. Alright. Nope, not what I needed. Not what I wanted to do. I wanted to mess with the scale. No. There we go. I fucked it up, didn't I? I know I fucked it up. Yep. Through. Now I'm not feeling love for it. Give me the Y. Yes, man. Why is that enter? That enter I know used to work. I don't know why it's not working anymore. Shift 2. Duplicate, and we're gonna move all of you back. Scale all you guys up a little bit. think we're good with this. Okay, so now we can, once again, we can finally return to the tutorial.
Okay, so I moved the buildings around until we've created a scene like this. Now, there's a few background buildings, there's a couple foreground buildings, and just some random ones in the middle. So you want the scene to be a little bit diverse, so it looks like...
Actually, he hasn't done way more. He's just positioned his buildings way better. Where's the parented one? Nope, not where I'm trying to go. Duplicate you, move you over here, scale you up. Pull you back over here. Zoom around, see fits. Duplicate. Okay.
And we want to fill in this area.
No! Don't go
24
back.
millimeter base, somewhat of a blue gradient, more
Okay.
room on top, and seem to be a little bit diverse, so it looks like there's city all over the place. Now,
Not what I wanted.
what I have is a New York City skyline image, and this is just going to add a little bit more realism to the background. So, we'll take that image and we'll place it at the bottom of the stack. We'll make it 3D, and we'll move it up, and we'll scale it. And we actually want to solo this. We actually want to push it way into the background.
Okay, so let me go back over to here. City skyline. City skyline. On the line. Oh. Yeah. That one should work. You know the words. That's right, I heard. At the time. Tonight. Assets. Alright.
And then scale it. And we'll go ahead, turn it towards the camera here. And we can adjust it a little bit more in a second, but first, let's pre-compose it. So layer, pre-compose, leave all attributes, and choose OK. Now, the thing about pre-composing is then we can Alt double click and edit it. So first, we need to be a little bit diverse so it looks like there's city all over the place. Now, what I have is a New York City skyline image, and this is just going to add a little bit more realism to the background. So we'll take that image and we'll place it at the bottom of the stack. We'll make it 3D, and we'll move it up, and we'll scale it. And we actually want to solo this. We actually want to push it way into the background and then scale it. And we'll go ahead, turn it towards the camera here, and we can adjust it a little bit more in a second, but first let's pre-compose it. So layer, pre-compose, leave all attributes, and choose OK. Now the thing about pre-composing is then we can alt double click and edit it. So first let's make the comp larger in the height. So we'll set it to 1200. Choose OK. And that way we have more room on top. And what we can do then is add in a little bit.
So he's doing things to do better than what I'm doing. So we'll start listening to him again. City BG.
A bit of color and maybe some stars, just to give it a little bit more of a graphical look. First though, let's go ahead and feather off.
Okay, so how much bigger do you make it? Do you add like a pound?
We can adjust it a little bit more in a second, but first let's pre-compose it. So layer, pre-compose, leave all attributes, and choose OK. Now the thing about pre-composing is then we can alt double click and edit it. So first let's make the comp larger in the height. So we'll set it to 1200. Choose OK. And that way we have more room on top. And what we can do then is add in a little bit of color and maybe some stars, just to give it a little bit more of a graphical look. First though, let's go ahead and feather off the top of the image. So rectangle mask around the top, subtract, and F, and we'll feather this out. And then we'll create a gradient. So we'll choose new, solid, and we want somewhat of a blue gradient. So we'll choose OK. And we'll take the mask tool and shut the eye off, and we want to just draw it about here. And we can turn this back on and we can feather it here. And we can turn this back on and we can feather it.
Mask it.
So we just want a little bit of color, and we can turn the opacity of this down a little bit, and it looks like our gradient isn't quite. Go. Okay, so close this. Let's see, move this up a little bit, go back to our city, and let's just adjust here.
That was not the blue. How do you do? I was not paying attention.
And we can turn this back on and we can feather it. So we just want a little bit of color, and we can turn the opacity of this down a little bit, and it looks like our gradient isn't quite. Go. Okay, so close this. Let's see, move this up a little bit, go back to our city, and let's just adjust this as needed. And that looked pretty good. We'll go turn everything back on by.
Give me a sec. Give me a second. Hold on. He's doing black magic, and I'm not ready for it. That's why I'm here. I'm here to learn his black magic.
Unsoloing it. And there we have a nice realistic skyline in the background. Now, the next thing we want to do is start making this
what
look
he's
cool.
doing.
So right now we're getting all the mechanics out of the way.
He's doing
setting
it
our
that
scene
way
up, but
because
we want to make it look good. So
okay,
let's take the building here in the foreground.
So because it's nighttime, you can get away with a lot more because it's just fading to black, which is I have a daytime aesthetic, so that won't work. That's fine. Actually, it still kind of works. I am surprised how well. Like, it's not great. I'm not like trying to pat myself in the back here, but definitely be worse.
And let's find where that is. And it's on top, so that's good. What we'll do is we'll solo push it way into the background and then scale it. And we'll go ahead, turn it towards the camera here. And we can adjust it a little bit more in a second, but first, let's pre-compose it. So layer, pre-compose, leave all attributes, and choose OK. Now, the thing about pre-composing is then we can Alt double-click and edit it. So first, let's make the comp larger in the height. So we'll set it to 1200. Choose OK. And that way we have more room on top. And what we can do then is add in a little bit of color and maybe some stars just to give it a little bit more of a graphical look. First though, let's go ahead and feather off the top of the image.
So we did that.
So somewhat of a quite. Okay, so close this. Let's see, move this up a little bit, go back to our city, and let's just adjust this as needed. And that looked pretty good. We'll go turn everything back on by unsoloing it. And there we have a nice realistic skyline in the background. Now, the next thing we want to do is start making this look cool. So right now we're getting all the mechanics out of the way, setting our scene up, but we want to make it look good. So let's take the building here in the foreground and let's find where that is. And it's on top, so that's good. What we'll do is we'll solo that layer. And we'll also solo the background element. And that way we can start color correcting without having the whole scene on and slowing us down.
That makes sense.
Now I'm going to go into the skyline and we're going to bring the blue down a bit. That looks a little bit better. So that way it's not covering over the entire image. And we might even duplicate this, change it to add, and move it down below where the city is. And what this will do is just give us a little bit of color. Now the other thing we need to do is create a light. So we'll make a new light and we'll tint it slightly blue. Choose OK. Don't cast shadows, point light, OK. Then we need to create another light, an ambient light, and this one will make, same colors. So if we hit AA, we can bring up the controls for the light.
We made two lights.
And move it down below where the city is. And what this will do is just give us a little bit of color. Now the other thing we need to do is create a light. So we'll make a new light.
Light.
And we'll tint it slightly blue. Choose OK. Don't cast shadows, point light, OK. Then we need to create another light, an ambient light, and this one will make...
What kind of light did you make?
We need to create another light, an ambient light.
Ambient.
And...
No, that's the second one that you made. What's the first one?
Now the other thing we need to do is create a light. So we'll make a new light. And we'll tint it slightly blue. Choose OK. Don't cast shadows, point light, OK.
Point light, okay.
Then we need to create another light, an ambient light, and this one will make, same colors. So if we hit AA, we can bring up the controls for the lights and such, and we'll go ahead and move our main light, and we'll just push this around until we create an interesting look. Now I will take the background layer and hit AA, bring up the material options, and shut off except lights, and that way the lights won't affect our background, just our buildings. Okay, so AA to turn this light, turn up the brightness here, and you can see as we move it around, the scene just takes on a slightly different look. You can move it over here, and that way this side's a lot brighter. Maybe tone it down just a bit, and that's pretty cool. We can even colorize it more, which will just give us, a slightly different look. Let's go ahead, turn all our buildings back on. We'll unsolo. Okay, now to get a more graphical look for our buildings, what I'm gonna do...
I'm just gonna do a daytime stuff. That's fine. It's just fine. I just do daytime. What could go wrong? Only completely changes everything he's doing. Hey, Funstorm kids, how you doing? New background. Yeah, so what's up is my, the normal room that we'll show the picture again, since it's fun. The normal room that I'm working in has, not been great for the past, bit. And, oh, that's not it. There we go. That's how the ceiling looked. Not great. So they're fixing that today, and we'll be fixing it over the next couple days. And then, so after we're done with that, after they should be done in, they said 2 to 3 days to fix it. They showed up this morning, started taking apart the ceiling. So once they're done with that, then I will be back to where I was. But yeah, for right now we have a different background because I'm in a completely different part of the house. Oh, I'm wondering how much gas I have left for this today. I really don't think I have much gas for this today. Getting up early, not my favorite thing in the world to do. And I think I made a mistake. I think the next going forward, I'm definitely going to pick something that's an easy effect, something that's a warm up. Because, sometimes you realize, hey, I made a mistake by picking something that's 35 minutes intense 3D. Oh.
Put it down just a bit. And that's pretty cool. We can even colorize it more, which will just give us, a slightly different look. Let's go ahead, turn all our buildings back on. We'll unsolo. Okay, now to get a more graphical look for our buildings, what I'm going to do is open up one of the buildings, Alt, double click, and then I'm going to Alt, double click on...
I can't, okay. I need to take a break from this effect. We're going to go play a game for like an hour. We're going to go play Smite for an hour, because I need to take a break. I've made a mistake. Oh, gosh. I've definitely made a mistake about this. Warm-ups, people. Warm-ups are important. Know how to treat your brain when you're doing things, because I very clearly don't. So we're just gonna minimize this. We're gonna switch to plain webcam with background. Where's webcam with background? Full screen webcam, is that the one? We go faster and faster. And I definitely need to. You know what? That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a break. We're gonna self-care. You gotta take care of yourself. We're gonna take a break. We're gonna play a couple games of Smite. Get the blood pumping. Get kind of back in a zone. Drink your caffeine drink. Hashtag not sponsored. Please sponsor me. I need more income. Look, Gamersubs. All I'm saying is, if you want to get in contact, my DMs are open. And I legitimately use this stuff. Okay, but yeah, we're gonna switch over to Smite for a little bit. We will gonna take a little bit of a break. Then we'll come back. We're gonna redo this border because I made it. The idea's there. I hate it though. We're gonna fix up to be something better, and then we'll come back to this effect. So we'll take a break, then get a warm up in, and then we'll be going. Okay, so let's. And Smite was the game we were supposed to stream tonight, but that obviously didn't happen, or that's not going to happen because we're gonna be streaming. Fortnite time. Smite. Yes. Smite. Alright. Alright. And then, so then after that, then we'll come back, we'll adjust my webcam overlay, and then we'll be good. It has some Monica stuff? Oh, gosh. I wish I had time to, like, work on it more, honestly. It's one of the things of, like, I need to have it done this month, or I'm gonna go crazy and lose my mind. It's something that I'm definitely planning on having done this month, and I should be able to. I just need to figure out how exactly I want to work on things, because where is game? Smite. Just I hate to like come up with an excuse, but the second that like I lost my job, which was no bueno, it became a thing of like, how do I want to work on everything, and when do I want to like and how do I do everything? All right, I got stuff. Open beta expert, closed beta ace. I'm so great. I'm so good at this game that I haven't played in a bit. We're gonna play some games though. We're gonna play some games. I think we'll play an arena. Play an arena match, and then I might look into an actual game. It's not going well. Just long story short, not going well. Will be it'll be coming out this month. I immediately, like, a problem that I have as a creator is that I'm like, oh, I have this idea, let's do it. And then it comes time to execute, and I'm like, let's go even way farther. And that, I think, and that happened with this a fair amount. That's right, they have a whale god now. I forgot about that. I'm feeling Bologna. I played Bologna a bit last night. She's great.
Fear not. The Paladin of Arms will save you.
Okay, okay. We have 2 hunters. That's fine. Let's see what everyone else picks, and then maybe I'll have to adjust. You know what? Let's go Aphrodite. I haven't played her yet.
Are you here to fight with me?
I put myself into this hole. You're right, I absolutely did. And, like, here's the thing. Like, the original idea that I had, I could still go back and do that very simply. Well, not simply. I could go and do that of just making a confession video for Monica. That's definitely something I can do, and I still might just have to revert to doing that to save me from doing too much time. But there's a fair amount of, like, I'm debating on, like, I definitely want to do a little bit more than what I could do. Yeah, we're thinking Ice Queen? We're thinking Ice Queen. I mean, it is Monica after all. So it's just a few things of, like, balancing. Something that I have an issue with is balancing what my mind can make up and, like, come up with an idea for in a number of, like, minutes to actually executing it in a way that's not going to take me months or a year to do. So I have to find that medium and then find the time to do it, which is the time to do it is easier and yet harder. But we'll get there. We'll get there. This month for sure.
These imbeciles will feel the power of a true ice storm. Fight with me, or you
Sands of
will die
Time,
a
Lost
scene of
Artifact,
beauty.
Magic Shell. Okay, let's see what Jormungandr gets.
Greetings, humans! Destroy the Earth! I have a more
Okay, so we have a meditation.
Well, my evil plan was a
Jormungandr,
success.
what do you got for
But
me,
sure
buddy?
know he's too
Okay.
turbo-human.
I guess we're getting magic shell. It's fine.
But
Chuck,
sure know he's too
be my love. My dude, why did you take the buff? Why are you such a dumb whore? I'm gonna take the mana buff instead of the person. It's our mana buff. Could literally be ours. Alright, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, do we want to? Okay, let's get to the minions, please. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna be here. I'm just playing. I'm playing my defense role. My offensive defense heal role. Hey, RDO, what's up? How you doing? If you think that you scare me, you don't. Bye! Yo, she dead. Yo, she dead. Okay. Yo, you wanna kill him? You wanna kill him? Kill him? Kill him? I set him up so much for you. I set him up so much for you. It's okay. It's okay. Shock, run. It's okay. Look, I feel confident in my Afro. If there's a god I feel confident in, it's Aphrodite. Alrighty.
I can feel the power of frost within this.
Can she get shut? Can my Afro get shut down? Absolutely. Hey, Chalk, how you doing, buddy? Okay, never mind. I guess I'm linked to Yorm. That's fine. That's fine. Hello, Chalk. I'm sorry. Did you think you could come into my house? Did you think you could come into my house?
Enemy has been slain.
You think I'm just a pretty face, buddy? I am always ready to throw down as Aphrodite. Do I have a team behind me? We are throwing down. That is my philosophy. You give so much healing though. They're gonna if they don't build okay, to be fair, they could not build anti-heal, and that would be a decision that they could make. It would be the dumbest decision they could make, but we are playing arena, so who knows? Alright, who we fighting? Certainly a decision that we are making here. Hello, RDO. I see that you are lost behind enemy lines. Alright, who's with me? Did I just level up my heal before my ult? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Because if you time the ult right, it's gonna do the same thing no matter what level it's at. That's not, I mean, it's something that I do. Is it the actual correct thing to do? Probably not.
What
But,
a
you know,
thing
we're
of beauty.
doing that. We're doing good. We're doing fine. Hello. Dormina. Miss Banshee Queen. I think I might have the best lane clear out of the entire team. Nah, Yorm's got pretty good. Hey, RDO. You wanna play? You wanna play? You wanna hang out? Let's hang out. Let's be fun. Let's have fun, good fun times as friends. bold of you to think that I'm scared of you. Ah! Hey Medusa, how you doing? Let's be buddies. Let's be friends. Oh. Oh, there you are. Cool. Nope, nope, no, 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 Medusa, you may want to back off. You might want to back off. Okay. Nope, okay. They called my bluff. Yeah, let's get some protections. What do they have? I don't have any anti-heal yet, which makes sense. I probably wouldn't have it either. Sprint. Yeah. Hey, Chalk, get over here, buddy. Okay. These, Hello, Chalk. You don't get to run. You're out of mana. Trying to kill me. You don't have anti-heal for that, buddy. Right, run! Alright, we sprinting? I think I might be sprinting. Yep. I'm leaving. I'm gone. Look, there's no escape baked in. That's why you just gotta play a little defensive. It's fine. It's all fine. Well, that's not fine. Glad I connected, because that's definitely what I wanted to do. There's actually not sarcasm in that. Yorn, hey, what's up? Oh, I despise their chog. Hey, I'm just here to poke. I'm just here to be a brat. Who's linked? Who's linked? Get away from me. Alright, you, Medusa? Oh, dude, Ardio. Hey, buddy. Bye! Okay, there you go. Hey, what's up? Did you need something?
Yeah.
Okay, can you give me like 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come in the kitchen.
Mhm. You got it. Hey buddy, how you doing? I'm working on it. I am a god. I am a god. I am a god.
Thanks.
I am the greatest.
I am the most powerful ice mage.
My, I'm impressed.
I can feel the
Yeah,
power of
they actually. Oh yeah, they have a lot of healing too. I can definitely get Divine Ruin use out of that. Anti-heal, in addition to like a stack procs. I'll take that. We wanna go in. Let's go in. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him. Delete. Delete him.
Enemy has been slain.
Picking up this red buff, but it's not what I need. Oh, come on, come on. Come on, do it. Do it. I will stun you. You're dead. You're so dead. Yes. Like, oh no, we're gonna go after the healer. Buddy, you have forgotten that healing requires power. Power I will use to crush you. Another sprint. Alright, cool. I'm not feeling the rod, honestly. I'm not a bad idea, though.
Enemy has been slain.
Away. Chuck, how you doing? Can I save it? No. Oh, hey, Ardio, what's up? How would you like to deal with CC and healing? And dots! While you're fighting the DPS!
This killing streak just getting started. That looks like it hurts.
I am pretty great. I'm dead. Ugh. I don't have any kills on me, or that many kills on me, so I'm fine with that. Honestly, I could go with a little bit tanky. I got a fair mix, but more. Let's just go with that. Ooh, slow effects. Yes, give me that. Yes, slow. Give me dagger? Yeah. Give me. I tried. That was such a bold move. To think that you're gonna get away with that is insane. No. You don't get to go. They get away with it. They get away with it. Jorm, don't. Jorm, don't. Ardio, I will fight you, and I will not feel bad about it. Oh! Oh, I got you! Oh, you're dead! You're so dead! Sprint! And we're out. And we're out of there.
Don't stop now, it's rampaging time.
Give me the wing blade.
How it glistens.
Tingling wings. Cool. Oh, dude, we're doing pretty well. We're doing pretty well. Oh, hey, Medusa. Oh, nothing I can do about that. Can I snipe that? I can snipe some extra damage, though. Ardio, I am not scared of you. I'm not even scared of you with friends, if I'm gonna be real. Yeah. Come on. Fight me. I dare you fight me right here. Alright, heal me up a little bit. Alright, we're good. We're good. Oh, we need to elevate the Sand of Time next. Hey, Chalk, buddy. I see you're in there a lot. Good thing I accidentally leave to Warm, because that's just a bad place for you to be. Okay, Medusa. Cupid, you need to go.
This
Also, you need to go. Boop. Just gonna chunk you real quick. Don't worry about it. Do not chase. Do not chase that Cupid. Hello, Chalk. Buddy. Buddy. Chalk buddy boy. I don't know who I'm into. Missed that. That's unfortunate. Okay. I am not linking to who I'm meaning to link to, and that just kind of happens when there's 50 people there. I'm pretty great right now. Alright, hey Yorm, I'm gonna give you a heal, and I'm gonna be out. Let's figure out what I want to do. Alternate timeline? Ooh, did I want that? Yeah, actually, for this one, for Arena, it makes sense. That's unfortunate. We don't like that. But we do like this! You idiot. You absolute buffoon. Alright, everyone go. Just go. Just go. You got it. They're dead. You fool! Got you. I got you. You're dead. You're dead. You're not allowed to live. Oh, nothing I can do about that. You're running. We're leaving. Okay, but Artio, I'm not scared of you in any meaningful way. I have ult up, meaning I'm not scared of most people.
Suck it up.
Hey, Artio, we're gonna kill you. You're dead. You're just dead. I got nothing for you, Shock, right now. I got nothing for you, buddy. Okay, I gotta heal for you now. Alright. Shock, you should just not be here. It doesn't matter, but, like, you really should not be here. Why are we fighting Chalk? Why is Chalk fighting Chalk? That's not good for anyone. Alright. Oh, gosh. Oh. I'm dead for so long. Okay, I am once again alive with a 330-second cooldown. Oh boy, come on, 1 point. 1 point. There we go.
Excellent game.
All right, I need to run and take care of something real quick. Be right back in just a little bit.
Hey.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. That took a little bit longer than I thought and would have liked. But sometimes that's just what happens. Notifications, clear. Oh, I have a battle avatar. I got a Jean Kui. I hate this man. I hate this fat man. It's okay. I'm only very upset about it. Oh, that is real pretty. Okay, but I mean, like, you know me. You give me a winter skin aesthetic, and I'm all over it. Oh no. Oh no, I get to choose whatever I want? Okay. Wow. The Toonie Terror one is pretty cool, but Chibi, oh, the MedTech one. These ones are pricey too, honestly. I really, that's, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. Can I just have all? Can I just have all of them? I'll take that one. Thank you. Now we have to use it. No, like by law, we are obligated to use it. So let's play a Scylla game. Event. What's the event? Play 3 games? Okay. Death Train.
Pick your god.
Scylla.
Coffee phone.
Oh, we have top. We have the top skin. I didn't know I had the top skin. Now I feel obligated to use that. Also, I'm 1000% just locking in. Like, I don't care. Oh boy, this is gonna be a game. But you look at that. We have a mage, another mage, a hunter, and an assassin. I sure hope that the last person picks a tank. They won't. Don't worry. I can see the future. We're gonna have a bad time. But it's okay, because we'll have a pretty skin. Oh, he's so pretty. Look at that little dress.
Scylla, I am hungry.
I'll get a car on. Okay, alright. Okay, so it is a different voice pack. That's a fun little dance. She's just a little baby. Alright, what do we got? Did they lock into Daji? Yeah, they did. Alright, so we got Kali, Maui, Thanatos, On Her, and Agni. Not too bad. Honestly, same-ish comp. I don't think Maui... I can't remember if Maui's a hunter or guardian technically. But if Maui's a hunter... Let's Google. Let's Google. It's like Google's right there or something like that. Maui, Smite... I think he's technically a guardian.
Fight my teammates,
He's a guardian.
or
Okay.
do I?
Or do
It's gonna get messy.
Yeah, Aegis is actually really good for here. And then let's see. Well, it's spear or yeah, let's myself.
Become. Spirits guide you.
Hello there.
Good luck. Have fun.
Become one with the land.
Okay, I'd like my birthright. Wow, you. Adachi, I can at least understand. I'm very curious on why Karin was even there. Okay. Hello, Callie. You'd like to move? That's not going to be allowed anymore. That's why you can't jump in as Squishy Assassin. Because you'll die. Okay, I mean that was technically mine, but it's fine.
Thanks.
Bold move to use your initiation to just posture, but I mean you do you. Yes, we have circles. Oh, right, Daji. I'm not gonna chase him because that'd be dumb. but I will make sure it doesn't come back around. Alright. Let's go get a spear.
I don't want to spill blood all over this pretty dress.
Why would you? It's so pretty. On her, on her.
An enemy has been slain.
Adeptly done.
I am having a bad time with my snipes. Gotcha. Yeah, let's split up. Whose ult is that? Oh, that's how you use it. Okay.
Be right back.
No, oh, gee, I swear. Nope, nope, we're pulling back. We're pulling back. I am low on mana. Recall. Alright, you good? We're good.
It's
Fine.
mess. An enemy has been slain.
Actually, I'm kind of feeling the Soul Reaver.
What an undertaking.
Probably not honestly the best build, but I really like it, and I don't know what's good anymore, so I'm gonna commit to the incorrect decision. The more I think about it, but it is what it is. It's really exciting. Oh, I am here.
Just get started. Ouch, that looked like it hurt.
Nope, no. Okay.
Did they think they were
Ah, exploded.